I'm editing this video and Classic realized I didn't make an intro. So for a little bit of context, Purim was Monday night, Tuesday. So Sunday is when as you'll see, I'm gonna bake hamantashen. Monday was a fast day and I did a lot of preparing for Purim. And then Monday night, Tuesday was Purim, which you'll see. Enjoy the video. I'm making s'mores hamantashen for my mishloach manot. I found the recipe online. I literally just Googled it. It might be the Chabad.org recipe. Honestly, I don't really remember. I don't remember the last time I made hamantashen, and let me tell you, it was kind of a time-intensive process. I mean, really, I think the most time-intensive process was shaping them, but still, I was not expecting it to take this long. I don't have a rolling pin, so I used a water bottle to roll out my dough, and then I just used a circular container to cut out the circles. I did some experimenting as I made and shaped the hamantashen. So my first batch just completely opened, but the second batch looked a little bit better in the oven. And that is because I used some water to pinch the corners down together. The day before Purim is a fast day, Tanit Esther. So I woke up before the fast to eat. I put some chia seeds in Gatorade, and I also had a granola bar. So I finished midterm 1 of the day, and then I went to get baby powder for my costume, and now I'm just chilling in the Hill Lounge. I'm going to do some schoolwork, and then I have a chavruta on Masachet Tamid. I then went home and cut out the papers I'd printed, which are my notes that I'm putting in my mishloach manot. I'm on my way to midterm. Number 2. I just took a nap because fast it started to hit me. Earlier when I was learning, you literally could hear my stomach growl. It was not cute. The professor said, I have the same professor for the first midterm and the second midterm. So for the first one, he said that we shouldn't take the full class time, but we have it. So I'm also hoping that this won't take me the full class time, so that way I can go home and like get my costume ready, get my breakfast ready, all that good stuff before I need to leave for Megillah reading. I finished my exam pretty quickly, so I went home and packaged my hamantashen so I could put together my mishloach manot. Those cute little boxes I stole from the mishloach manot that my shul gave out, so I only had 3 of those, and the rest of the hamantashen I just wrapped in plastic wrap. I then started packaging everything, so I have these cute bags, and then I put in hamantashen and a clementine. My cards say, Elie Wiesel said that in Jewish history there are no coincidences, and that is extremely evident in the story of Purim. The Megillah says that the Jews confirmed and undertook Kimu v'Kiblu. The Talmud explains that when the Jewish people originally received the Torah at Mount Sinai, they were to some degree forced by God into accepting his law. That initial acceptance was motivated in part by fear. But following the events of Purim, the Jewish people accepted the Torah anew, this time out of love to God for having orchestrated the miraculous series of events. In other words, the Jews confirmed and undertook the Torah from a new perspective. Chag Sameach. Before I left the house for Megillah reading, I changed into my costume, which I will explain what it is later. I'm about to leave for campus to pick people up and then go to Megillah reading, or Marv Megillah reading, whatever. So I brought orange juice, my water bottle, hamantashen that like opened, so I'm not going to give it out for mishloach manot, and then somewhere deep in there, but a granola bar.
You staple? Oh goodness, I thought you were going to staple my head. I'm doing a much better job.
You are.
Oh my god.
So to explain my costume, I dressed up with 2 friends. Essentially, there are 3 tractates in the Talmud, the written down oral Torah, called Bava Kama, Bava Metzia, and Bava Batra. So Bava kind of sounds like Bubby, so we dressed up as like 3 Bubbies, and then on our signs it says Bubby Kama, Bubby Batra, and Bubby Metzia.
Oh, they kind of.
After Megillah reading, we went to Chabad's Purim Carnival, which was glow-in-the-dark theme. There were tons and tons of people there. It was a lot of fun.
Our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, confusion, and liberty are dedicated to accomplish the all.
After the Purim Carnival, a few of my friends came over and we had some wine in mugs because we don't own any glass wine cups. I woke up bright and early to make it to shul at 7 a.m. to daven. This is my costume. And then after Shachri, we did a women's Megillah reading. Afterwards, a student made a siyum on Masechet Megillah, and then we had breakfast. The Orthodox community did secret or mystery mishloach manot, so this is the one I got. It has a bunch of goodies in it, and for mine, I made her homemade ice cream. I'm editing this video, and I don't know how I didn't make a video about a very Bot Shuva moment that I had over Purim, but now is the time. So there are, I think, 3 instances during the reading of the Megillah where like the congregation says a pasuk, a sentence, and then the person reading the Megillah says it after. That always takes me by surprise. Like in high school when I couldn't really read Hebrew that well, I was like, oh, what is happening? And now I can read Hebrew pretty well, and especially I think 2 of the psukim are pretty well known, so they're songs, so I know them, whatever. Nowhere in my Megillah that I was reading from did it say that this was gonna happen, and somehow everyone just knew to do it. It took me by surprise, Monday night and Tuesday morning. People just knew what to say when. It just boggles my mind. That's just I think often I forget I'm about Shuva because I know what's up and I'm very integrated, but then I was like, what is happening right now? I had some yogurt and granola for breakfast. This is non-dairy yogurt, and the granola I got from Target, and it's delicious. Then I went to my one class of the day, and yes, I did wear my onesie. This year, instead of making a list of who to give mishloach manot to, I just made a bunch and then walked around with this bag on campus, and whoever I saw, I gave one to. I saw this truck that Chabad made put together, so I went in and I got a hamantaschen, and I enjoyed it with my coffee. So I get to work, and the one of the heads of the dining hall is here. He's like, oh, do you know why Rabbi came in dressed as sort of a king, but sort of a jester? He doesn't usually come to work like that. It's yeah, it's Purim. I mean, they also saw my onesie, so that was very funny. And then I walked into the kosher corner, and Anthony, who's been working there for I think 5 years, at least since my freshman year, he's like, oh, happy Purim, he knows what's up, so that was cute. After working at the kosher corner, I went to the JLIC drop-in Seuda, and actually was surprised because more people were there than I thought. I heard a lot of people had class on Purim. I helped out with the food situation at the Chabad Purim Seuda because I very often work in the kitchen, and then afterwards, I was just able to dance with everyone. The Chabad Purim Seuda just finished. I mean, it didn't just finish. It finished a while ago, but I stayed a little bit to help clean up, and there was a lot to clean up. And now I'm on campus. I told the mashgiach of the kosher corner that I would close because he's, I don't know, somewhere for Purim. So I'm going to do that and then go to sleep. I don't know, maybe. It's 9, so probably not, but... Oh, my car is telling me to leave. But I'm tired.